Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. The Nikon D7500 has created quite a stir. Love it or hate it, there's a lot of talk going on. Some of it very surprising to me, but we did have a very interesting comment in from a viewer. This is from Connor Bolton, so one of our YouTube viewers here at Art of the Image. Connor wrote in and said, Matt, you forgot to mention that there is a simultaneous 4K output to both the SD and the HDMI uncompressed in the D7500. Am I the only one who thinks that the sacrifice of an SD slot and the lower resolution output to the LCD are so that the camera can have simultaneous 4K output? It seems that is a worthwhile trade-off to me. That's a huge feature that is not present in any other price range competitor with 4K. If it had 10-bit, it'd be the king of 4K cameras in its price range and significantly higher as well. So thanks for your observation there, Connor. Couple of things to Connor's question. Am I the only one who thinks that the sacrifice of an SD slot and the lower resolution output to the LCD are so that the camera can have simultaneous 4K output? Is this what you guys think is why this has happened? Was it something mechanical or technological that required this? Or perhaps was it just a price point? In other words, they couldn't give you both at that price point. Either way, the next question is, do you think it's worth it? Connor obviously thinks it's worth it. I think it is for me and for my requirements because I don't usually shoot professional events anymore. It's not something I tend to do anymore. I used to do a lot of weddings, used to do a lot of events. 2 card slots was great because you could set one for backup and you'd always have, that safety net. Don't really need that so much anymore. I shoot all the video that you're seeing here, pretty much all of it with the G85. That's what's shooting this right now that you guys are seeing. No second card slot on there. If for some reason the video is corrupted, I've lost it. Never had it happen. And I guess I've gotten used in the video sense to not worrying about it. Even if you had dual card slots, I think it would take a pretty good processor to be able to write video to 2 spots at once. My thinking is that would probably take double the processor power, double the bandwidth, as it were. So anyways, good thoughts from Connor and good questions. Do you guys think that trade-off is worthwhile? I've seen a lot of negative comments on the 7500, more than I really thought I would, and we'll get into that in another video. But I'm just curious, is that something, I guess if you're like me and you're heavily into video now, as much or more than photography, perhaps you'll be like Connor and myself, where that is a good trade-off. If you wanted this to be a true photography successor to the 7200, then perhaps that's where you're missing the second slot. But let me know in the comments below. Thanks for your feedback, Connor. Really good thoughts and questions posed there. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. I want to know what you think. Let us know in the comments below about what Connor's talking about here, the trade-off, losing the second SD slot for the HDMI uncompressed and to SD. Is it worth it for you? Is it not? And secondly to that, do you think this was a technological limitation? They had to get rid of it to do that, perhaps due to the body size or something like that? Or do you think it's purely because of the price point? Again, let me know in the comments below. Let's discuss it. D7500. Thanks again, Connor. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.